ตำแซ่บยั่วๆไทยฟู้ด
ตำแซ่บ
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 ยั่ว
ยั่วเอาแซ่บอร่อย
ๆใช่
Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. That's right, we're going to have a little fun on the streets of Pattaya today. I'm testing out my new helmet sound system, trying to get some good audio out of that. It's rather difficult, and I've got a lot of tweaks to make. I know that. It's far from perfect, but we'll give it a go today, and I promise it'll get better from here. I'll switch over to the helmet sound system in a minute, but we've got a lot of little things to get to today. We're definitely going to have a little bit of fun here, so as we go down Soy Honey, let's just jump into it. I'll tell you what happened the other day. My buddy asked me to come help him film something, and somebody we all know went shopping. And instead of like a normal person putting a mask on, a lot of us wear a mask now when we go out, he decided to wear an entire spacesuit to protect him from the environment. So I went along to help film him, and he went into the mall, and I'll just show you a couple quick seconds of that, but because it was my buddy's video actually. But I tell you, everybody that saw him was in hysterics. He made a lot of people smile. He made a lot of people happy, and it was kind of a feel-good thing. Even though for him, he was awful hot and sweaty in that spacesuit. I can attest to that. So I'll show you that real quick. So here comes Rodney in his spacesuit. Now, I should mention it was the official start of hot season. About a week ago, 10 days ago, the 15th of February is the official start, and it's been really hot lately. And he's in this inflated spaceman outfit. I don't know. He was sweating bullets in there. But anyway, we went around town, and the destination was the mall. So let's just go to the mall and watch him walk through there. I felt a little better for him in the mall because at least it was air conditioned in there. Soy 7 is probably one of the hardest hit soys with all this going on. And it was a very vibrant soy during tourist times. But it has really kind of hit the skids. But the other night I came down here, I was right here, and the soy kind of came to life for a night. It was a young lady's birthday here, and at this hotel. There was also another new hotel right up here called the Blackwoods. This guy right here on my right. So that's nice. I don't know that they're open yet, but I mean they're done. It's done. It says open. Blackwoods Coffee Bars, or at least the coffee bar is open. So they've been promoting that on social media. But I'll show you show you a little party they had on the soy. Just a quick look at that. It was good to see the soy, popping a little bit after about a year. So yeah, here we are. Actually, some activity on Soy 7 here. A little bit of a party. Somebody had a birthday. Young lady, you'll see her in a minute. She had a birthday there, and this big block party. Now, my buddy has a bar right here. He let them use his stoop for some tables and all. It kind of took up the whole street. There's the birthday girl out there in a white dress, and they had a singer. They had a little bit of a band. And you can see the people were dancing, and the other thing they had was food. Of course, drink. They were serving drink. But there you go. Look at that. Little finger sandwiches. Although they're club sandwiches. I probably should avoid those. I'm not really a member, but maybe I can have one of these. Maybe I can have one of these little hot dogs up here. They look okay. But you know what? The truth of the matter is, I had just eaten. I was full, and you'll see in a minute why as we continue our little journey here today. But yeah, I mean, this was just something nice and special. And every time I've come through here, it's just like nothing, and it really kind of livened it up. And it seemed like because this was going on, a couple other places on the Soi were doing better, and it was a little bit of a chain reaction. And I have hopes for it. They even had security out here, so they didn't officially close the Soi. You could still drive down there, even though it was a block party, but they just made sure everything was copacetic and everything stayed safe. So yeah, construction continues. You see they're still working on all these little places along here. They're refurbishing everything, which is good to see. And I could use some refurbishment, but you know, let's think about that pragmatically for a second. Nobody's going to spend money refurbishing if they don't think it's going to come back to life. So all that construction going on all up and down here, a lot of new stuff, new hotels, new bars and things like that. So yeah, there's talk of some of the businesses reopening on here all at once, kind of a coordinated effort to bring the Soi back to life, maybe as early as April. So we'll see what happens with that, but maybe around Songkran, something like that. So Central Festival up there, the Hilton, and we went over there for lunch one day because I had noticed the food court now looks pretty decent, and I saw some really outstanding values there. I'll just say that. Now I ended up making a little bit of a mistake. But I'm still going to show it to you because I think it was really good. If it wasn't good, I wouldn't show it to you. But we'll take a quick look at it, and I'll show you what I mean. So here we are in Central Festival Food Hall. Now, we're on the side closest to the grocery store. The whole bottom floor is kind of a food hall, but they're the side close by the grocery store. Now, this is what I saw. Lasagna. Look at that lasagna. Because we were here a week or so ago shopping. Look at this, chicken parm. And I saw these at 55 baht. And I just walked by quick while we were shopping a week ago. And I said, you know, I'm going to come back and get that. That looks really good. And sure enough, we came back and here we are today. And look at the meatloaf. Now it says 75 for that. But even that meatloaf looks good. I was a little bit torn. But I'm going for an all-Italian day here. So I ordered up one of the slabs of lasagna and one of those chicken cutlets there. But I'll show you some of the other stuff they got. These little kind of meals ready to eat here. 65 baht for that. That's not bad for a little lunchbox. Only about $2. There's like a half of a, I don't know, rotisserie or barbecue chicken, whatever it is. But there's a lot of stuff here. And he's back there nuking it up. And they'll give you a real plate and you can sit here and eat. But I wanted mine to go. But there's the price, 248 baht. And I said, well, wait a second, 55 for one, 55 for the other. I didn't notice it was sold by weight. And it's clearly marked there. All I saw was the 55 baht. That's 55 baht for 100 grams. So I ended up getting about 500 grams there. So 250 baht. So I made a little bit of a mistake. It wasn't the giveaway that I thought it was. However, from my experience here, a lasagna, something like that at a restaurant, close to 300 baht. So for 248 baht for all that, I'm very satisfied with that, and I'd come to get it again. Now, V got khao man gai, which is basically chicken with rice. Now, that's a very common dish. You can get it on food carts and food courts, and usually one of the least expensive options. However, here it's 65 baht. Now, that's pricier than normal, but look at it. She's got the steamed chicken, the fried chicken, a whole huge thing of rice, big generous helping of soup. All the sauces. It's like a gourmet version of khao man gai for just a little bit more. So a little over $2 for that big platter. A lot of meat there. I think the emphasis here in this food court is more on quality. Not so much on price. They're going to be more expensive than a lot of the other food courts in town. But I think you get your money's worth here. Now the coconut ice cream, we should have passed on this. It was okay. The coconut ice cream wasn't bad, but they gave us a paper spoon. Have you guys ever seen a paper spoon before? It looks like a plastic spoon, but trust me, it's paper. It's like some kind of cardboard, and the ice cream wouldn't come off of it. It kind of ruined the experience. So while we were here, we thought, let's go out and walk some of that meal off and look at some clothing. So they had some shirts. I like this shirt, but it didn't fit. But I got it for V, and it's tight on her. They didn't have like larger sizes here. They had a lot of shirts to pick from, and they look like good quality. I think if you're size small, size medium, you could probably shop here okay. It's right outside of Central Festival. I believe it's 250 baht a shirt, and they were pretty good quality, but none of them fit me. And like I said, the one barely fit V. But there you go. That's your choices in fashionable apparel here in Pattaya. There you go. So let's see what else we can do today. Well, I'll stop down here for a second by the beer garden, and we looked in there. They were building some stuff and doing some construction inside the beer garden. I think they've pretty much wrapped a lot of that up because the door's back on. But this other building, see this building right in front of the beer garden, behind this yellow contraption here? I'm not sure what this is going to be, but on the sign here, look at this sign. They've got a picture of the proposed, or maybe not even proposed at this point, planned monorail. And maybe that's going to be a station, maybe that's going to be their office or headquarters, who knows. But I guess that's just an artist's interpretation of it, and that's still many years away, but apparently it's going to run right down Beach Road here. So Walking Street this morning is open. They've had barricades here for about the last 2 weeks. Can't even, no gap even for a motorbike some days. Because of this construction, we'll just take a quick look. But they're digging these big holes. They're I think running wires or something, and it is dangerous because you got a hole here. You don't want to walk in or drive in a hole like that. This is supposed to be a big project taking basically the rest of the year, but it looks like they're making progress. I say progress because I don't know the extent of it, but it looks like they've done a lot of stuff in just the last month here. So, but I don't know how much more they got to do. So. Progress is a relative term, I guess. But they're out here working. They're out here working, and I guess they're going to get rid of all these unsightly wires and stuff like that. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But a lot of things planned for down here as well in the Walking Street area. Putting a lot of money into this. So again, I don't think that's something you do if you're not planning on it returning to a profitability type status with a lot of tourists and visitors and things like that. So just have to wait and see. But anyway, we'll see how this test works with my helmet voice test and ride around. I got a lot of places to show you, but not only Pattaya, but this is the home base here. So this is where my kind of testing ground is. So we'll see how this works. So wouldn't you know it, around lunchtime this day, the power goes out. And it was a hot day. I thought, well, you know what? I'll try to make some lemons out of lemonade here. I'm going to come up and get something to eat at this new restaurant up here on 3rd Road while the power's out. However, I saw this Together Barbershop had opened up right next to the restaurant that I wanted to try. That Together Barbershop was kind of a institution down on Soy Bacow. A lot of people go there. Well, now it's up on 3rd Road. But the restaurant, that's the reason I came up to 3rd Road. I, of course, already have a great barber. I go to the Nin Barber. But this is also a good haircut place. But this Thai restaurant I was interested in trying. I had stopped by one day to look at the menu. You see it's all reasonably priced, 50, 60, 70 baht. And it looked brand new, looked very clean inside, and the menu selection looked like they had a lot of stuff. I didn't even know the name of it, though, because it's all written in Thai.
ตำแซ่บยั่วๆไทยฟู้ด
ตำเต้น
ตำแซ่บ
ตำแซ่บ
ยั่ว
ยั่วแซ่บอร่อย
ๆใช่
อร่อยมากสายสามพัทยาไปซอย25ซอย25โอเคคุณชื่ออะไรครับ
เขาฟัง
เขาฟังโอเคขอบคุณครับ
So there you go. She said the name, so you don't have to worry about me saying it wrong. But she was lovely. And the food was great. Look at that. I got the American fried rice there. Came with some shrimp and an egg. And by the way, I just asked her what the name of it was, asked her what her name was. And it's right at the end of Soy Chayapun on 3rd Road. So that's also known as Soy 25, right over there. And if you just come up Soy 25 or Soy Chayapum, as you may call it, it'll be right in front of you. It's very easy to find. So just look for the Thai restaurant next to the new barber shop there. But I also got a mango salad here. I'm not much on those little crunchy fish, but My bad. I should have told her no seafood, but it was a good salad. I just didn't eat the little crunchies. But I'll definitely come back here. There's a lot of things. It's a convenient location, and I think the lady was quite lovely.
I just finished. Lovely meal, 160 baht for the water, 2 dishes. That's about a little over $5 for all that. And it's new here. It's only been open about a month, and she's trying to make her way. But lovely, lovely young lady with an infectious smile. So come on by and see her. They've got a lot of different food. I just ordered a salad and American fried rice. I really recommend the American fried rice. One of the best I've had for flavor and everything. So that's that.
So there you go, a little look around today at a bunch of different things, and I apologize straight off for all the background noise in the helmet. I have a way, I think, to eliminate that, and I'll be working on it. So you don't know until you try. So I am finding my way through that, but that'll be important later. We go on trips. I want to be able to give you my reaction to things as we see them, and have some audio in the helmet. So at any rate, I'll get it all worked out and sorted. But for this episode, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.